Hi everyone, I am Angela Cruz with Smokey Hill Designs, and let's talk about one of my favorite topics, and that is custom pattern ply. If you were unaware that we offer this service, we have had it for years now, and here's the best part. It is literally $5 extra a sheet versus any of our other patterns. This is a screaming good deal, and I want you to think about this. I'm going to show you some examples of just a little tip of the iceberg of the things that you can do with this. You could build an entire business just off of using the custom pattern ply. So let me show you a couple examples of just some things you can do with this, and we'll talk about why this is such a good deal, and this is a low risk thing that you could do. So let me show you one of the examples you could do. You can think about if you have a piece of clothing, or you have decor at your home or your client's home, you have a wedding that you want to do for people, and you want to have a specific pattern in mind. You can literally create that art, submit it to us, and we will put it on whatever core material you want, with the exception we do not offer custom on mirror, glitter, and the leather, just because those are pretty premium substrates. And with custom, there's always, sometimes when we manufacture it, we will have to contact you and say, oh, the artwork was a little funky, we didn't anticipate this, a little darker, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes there's a little bit of that. So rather than wasting materials, it is limited to all the core colors. You can do it on flex, you could have scattered patterns, you can have full coverage patterns, you name it, we offer that. But the only kicker is that for that $5 extra, you have to submit your artwork. And if you go to the custom pattern ply item on the website, all the guidelines for the artwork is there. Our favorite software is Adobe, so we like Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, but don't feel limited by that. If you don't have that, you can use Canva. We've had people use all kinds of crazy stuff. So submit your artwork, and then this time of year, we're filming this in the springtime, these orders are going out next day. It's crazy. As long as the artwork is fine, and our graphic designer will reach out to you if there's a problem with the artwork. As long as the artwork is good to go, these have been shipping next day. Now, I'm going to put the little asterisk when things get busy in the busy season in the fall, the winter, that lead time will be extended. But in the not so busy season, you can get a ton of these done so fast. So here's a pattern. I wear a lot of black and white, as you can tell. So I I thought this was a crazy pattern. I just created an artboard in Illustrator, put this pattern on there, and then we did this one full coverage on clear. And you can cut whatever you want out of this. So if you did it on the flex, you could have done your bookmarks. Transparent is something that we offer with approval. So a lot of patterns don't actually work transparent. So if you are interested in like a custom sun catcher, send us the artwork first, and we will make sure that it is appropriate for transparent. But you can order transparent as well. You would just choose that same two-sided on clear option and put a note to make it transparent once we've approved the artwork. But you can see I could cut anything I wanted out of this. You could have your own. This is a great way to differentiate yourself. If you maybe live in an area where it's a very flooded market with other laser crafters, you can have your own patterns. You can tailor these to, say you're doing like a Comic-Con sort of, gamer type conference thing. Have patterns that are relevant to that. Anything that's going on in your area, if you live in an area where there's like an azalea festival, then you can do azaleas, lilac festival. Take advantage of that, because people come to these events and they come with money that they want to spend and they want to buy something, and they're obviously there if they have an interest in it. Barbecue, have some cool patterns with that. Keep in mind, we cannot do anything trademarked unless you have the license. If you are licensed for collegiate or professional team, you would send us the license so we have proof that you are licensed for that, and then we can use your artwork, and then you can sell these at the university. And if it's a sorority, a fraternity, think about these with licensing, but you will have to have the appropriate license in order for us to do that. So just keep that in mind. If we get something with licensed art, we will kick it back if we don't have that documentation. Now check this out. You may have not even considered this aspect of the custom, and that is our PatternPly is photo quality. You could build your entire business you can do baby announcements, you can have weddings, your pets, it could be, God forbid, the pet memorials or just celebration of your pet, children's things for grandparents, you name it, and you can send as many things as you want on a sheet. I will tell you, if you want it to be two-sided, if you have multiple patterns or multiple images on your sheet, pick it up on the clear substrates, either the two-sided on clear flex or the two-sided on clear acrylic, because as you know, our clear, it is all double layered on the same side. So it is going to match perfectly front to back. If it was an opaque substrate, it may not match front to back if you order it two-sided with a bunch of different patterns on it, so it won't be exact. So if you do have something like a photo, please order that on the clear. And it works better anyway because it gives it sort of like it's in a frame sort of look. Also, if your laser uses the recognition marks, you can put those on your artwork and then you can cut out exactly the shape that you are looking for. And you can put, and I've heard people ask before, well, I don't know what core I need to order it on because I want to put the baby's name on it. Don't worry about engraving it. Literally just put the text in your artwork and it'll come out with the text on it as well. So this could have had her name, and look at this beautiful baby. Look at this. This is the best thing. Everybody talks about, oh, you make such beautiful patterns. No, I make a beautiful baby. Look at my beautiful baby. But you could put all that right on here. You could put the wedding date. You could put the dog's name, the child's name. You can cut simple things. Look, this was our Christmas card a few years ago. It's getting really tattered on my fridge, so I have made just a PatternPly version that I can stick a magnet on the back, and it is durable. It's not going anywhere. So this is just a fun idea for you. Sell these. You can sell all this personalized stuff for the graduation season. Have the graduates on here, and you can put multiple clients' pictures all on the same sheet. And a couple of you have figured this out. At Christmas time, you send us sheets covered with ornaments that you then use the recognition marks with your laser. We did this on our Mira 9, and then you cut these out for your clients. Think about the value that this is with it only being $5 extra a sheet. Think about if you've been debating, well, I think I'm going to get into sublimation, or think about the cost of the ink and the machines and the maintenance for whatever type of sublimation or printing that you want to do. And consider the $5 extra cost for this and just how many sheets of custom you would have to order in order to pay off that machine. So think about that, because this is a great way to get your feet wet with this. And honestly, you're going to save so much money just doing it this way. And it's a great proof of concept for you anyway. Check this out. Here's another idea. I'm basically a hoarder at this point, but I save everything Emmylou does. I really do. And so I have so much artwork saved up from school over the years, even things like she did this little bag and I liked the heart, and she knows her mommy is spooky, so she's always drawing me pumpkins and things like this. So I took her artwork, I scanned it at the highest resolution that I could, and I put it on a sheet. And so what I did, I cut earrings out of this, and I'm going to surprise her. She's actually next door. She has no idea that I did this. She asked me, she's like, what are you doing with all my pictures? And I'm going to surprise her, and I'm going to be wearing these at Smokefest this summer. I cut earrings out of her images. Like, check out, this is her artwork. Here it is. Here is the picture. You might be like, oh wow, it doesn't look like a whole lot. But think about how cool that is when you cut it. So I took it, I shrunk it down, I repeated it, I reflected it on itself, and then I cut some really cool earrings out of that. Like, I think these look really cool. Like, this could be a pattern that we offered. You know what I mean? Like, I think these look great. Here's some other ones that I did with hers. As you can tell, I really like stars. I mean, she's got rainbows. Oh, here's the heart that was on that bag. Here it is with a little hole in it. It's going to be a little dangle earring that I'm going to wear this summer. So this is a fun way to take your children's artwork and transform it into something new. It doesn't have to be your children. It could be a local artist in your town. Have a collaboration with them. Submit their artwork, and then they can reimagine their art in a way that they might never have thought of. If you think Emmylou drew that picture and thought, oh wow, one day my mom's gonna wear that on a pair of earrings, it just is a really fun way to transform that art and make it something new and exciting. So look at your kids' pictures and think about that. That's something fun you could do. I became most popular mom at school 2 years ago because I wrote to our principal and I asked for permission to use the school's logo if I was going to give something away. And so I made earrings, scattered earrings with the school logo. It could be your company logo. It could be another company in town if you're going to do promotional items for them. And I just did a scattered pattern with the school logo, and I made a bunch of earrings. I put them in a shoebox and I put it in the teacher's lounge. And I was like, everybody knows my name after I did that. Like literally everybody at school, and they come to me, they're like, can you do this? Can you do this? Remember when you did this? It's a great way you can do fundraisers for your church, for your school, for the local team. Put their logo, as long as you have permission from the school, put their logo on here. You can scatter it. You can put it with a core color. You can put it on the clear. You name it, you can do it with the custom. And this is just literally, like I said, the tip of the iceberg with what you can do with this. But you can 100% build a business just doing the custom pattern ply. Like, I kid you not. This is a completely, I think it is so underutilized. A lot of people are discovering it and starting to use it. Like, we're seeing an uptick in people trying this out. But just the value of this for literally $5 extra. And when you think about that, you can put multiple patterns. Like, we get that all the time. Can I get a trio of 3 of your patterns? We don't offer trios of our patterns, but come submit your own. There's plenty of places where you can license artwork. You can create your own artwork. If you have a friend that's creative, you can commission their artwork, you name it, but we can do it. As long as you have the permissions and you send it completed, we can pump this out for you. The only thing that we do not offer at this time is we do not do custom design work for you. That's the way we're able to keep the price low, and we just don't have the staffing here at this point in order to do that back and forth, make sure everything is the way you like it, blah, 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 and take the time to do that. So maybe in the future, but for now, just submit it completed. And as long as it is scaled and looks the exact way, we have, like I said, the guidelines are on that custom item on the website. As long as, if you pull it up on your screen and you like the sizing of that, it is gonna come out the exact same sizing. So think about that. Think about if your laser does utilize the registration marks. Here's that exact same sheet. Here's the one with the artwork on it. Like, here it is. Here's how we cut it out. Simple as that. And you can see that we did not try to get as many as we could out of this, but just look at how many. I have a whole pile of earrings here that I was able to get out of just a few of my daughter's paintings and drawings from school. So I really, really encourage you to give this a try. I have rarely, if ever, had someone come back and be like, am not happy with my custom at all. Like, it's very, very rare. And if it is somebody, it's like the colors weren't as I expected because the monitor versus the final product, something like that. So just, keep that in mind, that a lot of times your monitor's a lot brighter than the final product. So just maybe adjust your colors a little bit for that. But in general, people are so happy with these. You could do custom wind spinners, custom sun catchers, custom ornaments. Just really, really think about this. Think about doing the table markers at a wedding. You can literally put the number right on there, not have to do any engraving, all the flowers, everything to match the theme. So I'm getting a little crazy just thinking about all the possibilities, but try this out. If you have already tried this out, let us know what you made and how much you liked it, and just have fun with this. Even if it's just a gift, even if it's just something that you can just show off and show your kid that you made it and that you love their artwork enough that you made these for them. Think about that. And I'll be wearing these this summer. Take a peek, check out Emmylou's artwork this summer on Smokefest. I hope to see you all there, and definitely try out the Custom PatternPly. Thank you all so much for watching.